So the question about who's it for is a really great one. Having been in the sales enablement space for many years myself, so while at Forrester, who did we communicate to? Who did I communicate to? And then who are our members actually in the society? And then who's asking lots of questions? And what's fascinating about you putting the word sales and enablement and sticking them together means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and a lot of folks are involved. There's a lot of stakeholders involved. So who are you? Who might you find? What kind of roles and titles might you find? You're probably going to see some CEOs there listening and observing, who want to figure out how to stimulate growth in their economy, this is what we do, right? We make mistakes and we move on. That's part of our culture. This is sales enablement society. CEOs are looking for ways to grow their businesses and are looking really for any ideas. CFOs are looking for ways to come up with the right kinds of metrics to be able to support it. VPs, whether you're VPs of sales, marketing, human resources, etc., all are trying to find strategic ways in which they can better support the sales organization to meet the growth targets and objectives of the CEO. Sales enablement professionals, and what you're going to find when you come, that your version of sales enablement is like a snowflake. It's different in every other company. But sales enablement professionals, sales operations professionals, the sales operations own sales enablement, the sales enablement report the sales operations. It's different in every company. So what is the role of sales operations in relation to that? You're going to find demand generation experts who believe that, hey, we generate all this demand, but the sales force is actually not following up on it. So we're needing to step up and do some sales enablement. You're going to find content, product, and solutions marketers who are all generating content and figuring out how to manage sales asset management or building other kinds of resources. You're going to run into some sales leaders who are trying to figure out, I guess the best way to put it when I talk to VPs of sales is they look at it as streamlining the supply chain behind the sales force and some ideas there. And then in terms of your peers, you're going to find many people who are very focused on doing something, like getting a sales onboarding program fixed and super focused on trying to learn how to do that. You're going to run into other directors who sort of accumulated multiple pockets of these different functions. Like you might own the sales kickoff, you might own sales communications, and you might own sales training. How do you blend those things together and be able to manage expectations of all the different folks? You might even find, and you're likely to find, sales enablement professionals that report directly to the CEO. That's who this is for. If you're any one of those people, you need to come, because our program weaves and shows how all these folks fit together.